Hey everybody and welcome back to JakeBuilds! This time we're handling another grunt suit like from last time, like the Zolwart, but this time it's the Heindree from the Grassley House. And of course it's a high-grade Witch from Mercury kit. That seems to be a running theme. It's not like I have like a humongous backlog of Witch from Mercury kits that I'm trying to get through as much as possible so I can go on to other series, but you know... So yeah, this is the Heindree from The Witch from Mercury. I don't think we've seen this in the anime yet, or I may have not hit the episode yet that does have it in there. But this thing looks dope. It is, of course, part of the Grassley House. You know, the one that looks like the Vanu Sovereign from Planetside. But that's just me. But instead of having really ugly-ass colors like the Michaelis, the Penta, and the Bayu, this one actually has some really cool colors, such as this really dark, like, aqua blue. Yeah, so we're going to get over to the side of the box here. We're going to get some action poses, which is pretty cool. It doesn't seem it comes with a whole lot. Some shields, a beam rifle, and a lantern shield with a built-in beam handgun and a lance. Yeah, so it's a giant lance that it comes with. Interesting. And we don't really see, like, very many mobile suits with round, like, almost Spartan-like shields, so that's a plus. Moving on to the other side here, we don't have a pilot blurb. This does not have a pilot. This is just a faceless grunt. But it says, for the Grassley House, the Artises School of Technology is a boarding school founded by the Burnett Group. The dormitory is backed by the three most influential companies in the Burnett Group, are known as the Three Branches, and hold considerable power on campus. Grassley House is one of the three branches. Enjoying the backing of the Grassley defense system, the house has inherited the company's excellence in military training and produce more student aces than other houses. Huh. So it looks like the Grassley House has their hand in a lot of things. So yeah, that's enough of the box. Moving on to the runners. Now, shockingly enough, there is no wires or anything this time. It is all just straight runners. And of course, a sticker sheet. And it's not a very big one, unlike the Michaelis. Yeah, the Michaelis had a pretty big one. The Bayu had one. I have not built the Penta yet, but it probably has the same amount of stickers that the Bayu had. So, yeah. Not too terribly bad. It does look like it has some color correcting stickers, but I'm not going to complain. These kits have been really fantastic in not having a lot of color correcting stickers. But moving on to the runners, Runner A, this has to be... It's going to be one of my favorite Grassley suits because it does not feature that really, like, weird off-white or that really... Well, there's two types of purple that these kits are made with. One is a really dark, like, not super violet color, but just really dark purple, and a really light, ugly purple. Neither one of them are really great. But I love this blue. This blue is fantastic. It's like an aqua greenish blue, and it's very, very nice. So that's Runner A. Looks like it's the shield and the chest. Moving on to Runner B. Looks like it's predominantly the legs and the feet and some of the shoulder bits. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this looks like it has a lot of greebled on decal. Greebled on panel lines here. This will probably look pretty cool when it's panel lined up. I recommend a black panel liner for a color plastic like this, but that's just me. Now, of course, on to the second purple that I really don't like in Grassley suits. This is for the inner frame. I don't know what the Grassley's house obsession is with this really just ugly purple, but it's here. I don't know why, but it's annoying. I do not like this purple. So this is C Runner. It looks like it's the majority of the inner frame, legs, that kind of stuff, arms. Fun times. Does look like it shares a lot of bits and pieces with the Michaelis and the Begu Beo. There you go. That's the C runner. On to E1 runner. This one is just all gray. So this is the beam handgun, the inner parts of the shield, and the thruster pack on the back. Not a super big deal. It's a molded in standard gray, which is okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. I like it better than the dark purple that we saw. Then on to runner D. This is the clear parts. Of course, this is for the cockpit and the faceplate, or just face in general. Yeah, I actually do like this purple because it's a more violet purple compared to a dull, almost grimy looking purple. Yeah, I like this way better than what the inner frame is made out of. On to the final runner, runner F, which is its big white rod. Oh, this is the lance, my bad. Not a rod, it's a lance. Not a very pointed lance, but of course you could take your time with a hobby knife or anything and sharpen it up if you want to poke your eye out. Not much to say here. It's made in white plastic. Not a big deal. Anyway, moving on to the instruction manual. Of course, we have the Heindree in one of its stances. It does give me, like, Spartan vibes. Like, the Grassley House design is all over the place. So, like, the Begu Beu and the Begu Beu is based what looks like a moth. Don't know why. And the Begu Penta is like the Begu Beu with a different color and different thruster pack, but still looks strange. And of course the Michaelis looks like a big old knight, which is not bad, just color choices. And then finally the Heindree is, looks like a Spartan from 300, except with an aquatic blue. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, getting into the instruction manual, we've got head assembly, chest, body assembly. And of course, we have the arm assemblies. Not a big deal. Leg assemblies. Looks like they're exactly the same. And of course, backpack assembly, weapon assembly, rod assembly. Wait a minute, that's not a rod, that's a lance. Gun assembly, that kind of stuff. So yeah, same thing we saw in the past with the Grassley House. Again, I do like the matter of fact, but it's, you know, like a waist unit. They build the waist unit and the main body unit together, which I actually find to be a bit more convenient than having to build the upper body and then the waist unit, then the leg. I just like how they do it. I like it's all one big piece, which is pretty good. Anyway, with that being said, let's get building.